What's up, everyone? Welcome to Among the Fence, my YouTube channel where I do music reviews. My name is Aaron, and it's time for New Music Friday. I'm going to be talking about some of the new releases coming out throughout the week of May 26th. I'm going to give my personal thoughts and opinions on what I think we could expect for some of this new music. And there's not really like a lot of popular bands coming out with stuff this week, so I'm just going to be talking about stuff that I basically know. If there's anything that I miss, please leave a comment below letting me know so I could check it out. And if you want to help support me and my channel, please consider subscribing and ringing the bell icon. But just because you do those two things doesn't mean YouTube is going to show me in your feeds or even notify you. If you want to continue to see my videos, please give this video a like. Doing that helps out with the algorithm and it helps me out so much, and I appreciate you guys. I've been mentioning this in my videos recently and I've been getting a lot more likes, and it just really shows that you guys want to continue seeing me more and more, and I just appreciate you so much. Thank you. But I digress. So let's talk about some new music. Incendiary is releasing their newest album titled Change the Way You Think About Pain. I recently discovered this band and instantly fell in love because I am a very big fan of Rage Against the Machine, or I guess I should say that I was. I don't really listen to them at all anymore. Their music is just, I've probably listened to them too much, but it just sounds really dated to me. Tom Morello's style of playing. Not saying it's bad, but it's just, I don't know, it just doesn't do anything for me anymore. But they just remind me so much of Rage Against the Machine in terms of their sound and their lyrics. They're just not really as hip-hop as much as they are hardcore punk, which is just, it's a perfect fit with Zach De La Rocha's style of vocals and his lyrics over hardcore music. It works so well. And I love this band so much. They're working their way up to being one of my favorite bands right now. And I have a feeling that this album is going to push them further into that for me. We also have a new album from Waster titled Till the Wheels Fall Off. I always forget about this band, but I do like them. So I'm excited for this. This British pop punk band just doesn't really get enough credit for how good they really are and how good they sound. They have their own little twist on it, their British twist on pop punk, which sounds good. And they tend to be a little bit more on the punk side of things than the pop side of things. And I think that's what I like about them. And I just really hope that this album continues that sound, but just has something a little bit more fresh. Their older stuff, it sounds older. I would like for them to be a little bit newer sounding, I guess you could say. Not really pushing the genre, to new heights or anything. But I just want to hear them do something that doesn't sound like something they did before, because that's kind of where they're at right now. Immortal has released a new album titled War Against. That black metal band that became a meme in the early 2010s. It's probably honestly the first metal meme that I ever saw. I don't like black metal that much, but these guys are great. I mean, their production went from being in a cave to being in an auditorium to being outside in the middle of a field, and I feel like they're working their way into an actual studio. It just keeps getting better and better, and I feel like this album is gonna sound better because of that. I don't dislike black metal due to the music. It's mostly the production, the problem that everybody has with it. But these guys, I mean, they're just so great. They do their own thing. They stick in their own lane, and I feel like they're kind of revolutionary in that sense. I don't know. It's weird to say that black metal is revolutionary, but I'm looking forward to this album a lot. Polaris has released a new single titled Inhumane. This is one of the most hyped bands that I did a review on, and for some reason I just didn't really like them all that much. I did a review on their last album. I don't remember the name of it, but the cover's got the dude walking through the desert and he's on fire. I don't know. I appreciate what they do and they sound good. I gave the album 8 out of 10, even though I didn't like it that much at all. But they just sound so much like Era, and I'd rather listen to Era because they just do so much more for me. However, I'm still looking forward to this song because every time a band like this comes out with something, I just feel like I'm missing it. I'm not really understanding why I don't like them. So maybe this song will give me another chance to actually like them. We also have a new single from Blessthefall titled Wake the Dead. This is probably one of the most hyped returns that I could think of, aside from Attack, which let more people down than not. I just really hope that this band doesn't screw it up, because the world needs the band that made His Last Walk, Witness, and Awakening to be in full form, because this band did so much for so many people. It's so full of nostalgia. I still listen to them all the time. And there's been a lot of returns since 2020. It's like people weren't able to work, specifically like old band members weren't able to work. So they're like, I'll just start writing music again. And they did. And about 50% of it was good and lasted. And 50% of it just it fell off. It wasn't that good. So I'm hoping that Blessthefall, this return, is so hyped. I hope they don't let us down. We also get a new single from Johnny Booth titled Full Tilt. This band became one of my favorite bands after I did a review on their last album, First Hand It Counts. And I can't get enough of it. I love the vocal delivery. I love their music. And the more singles that they keep putting out, it just means the closer we are to that new album, which, I mean, we're still pretty far away. I think it comes out in like November 5th or something like that, sometime in November. So we're still a little ways away. But I mean, I'm not tired of listening to their old stuff, but I am just so ready for some new stuff. We also have a new single from Mental Cruelty titled Nordlys. I believe that's how it's pronounced. Everyone is still kind of excited and riding the Lorna Shore train, but they really should be listening to Mental Cruelty. This band is just so freaking good at writing songs that transport you to another place. And they got it nailed down on how to communicate emotion to you through the simplest forms of music, but then they make it as extreme as possible. I mean, this album, as far as, I guess they're like symphonic deathcore, as far as that goes, this one has strong potential of being album of the year for me in terms of that genre, deathcore genre. And probably a lot of other people. If we can get enough people to listen to it, this album is going to take off. And that is it for New Music Friday. Like I said before, there's not a whole lot of like really popular bands. So if there's anything I missed, leave a comment below letting me know what it is so I can check it out. If you want to help support me and my channel, please consider subscribing and ringing the bell icon. If you enjoyed this video and you want to continue seeing more of me, please give this video a like. And I just thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day to listen to me talk about music. Even if you don't have a YouTube account and you don't have the opportunity to like it or subscribe or any of that, I still just thank you so much for taking time out of your day. Listen to me just sit here and talk to you about music. I can't thank you guys enough. And I hope you have a good rest of your day or night, whenever you happen to be watching this. And I will talk to you guys next time. I was